I just knew that was you, my love, Elaine. Just clearing the energy on the cards. Hi, Adora, Olivia. Adora, Olivia, if you haven't liked, shared, and subscribed, if you're new to the channel, I would appreciate you liking, sharing, and subscribing for a free tarot question. I got you on speed dial. I like a hot mess. Elaine, why don't you tell me I look like a hot mess? I like a hot mess. You have? Perfect. Thank you. Ugh. Thank you, Elaine. Hi, James. So, Elaine, James wanted to know what we were talking about. The wee lad wanted to know what we were talking about. We were talking about your accent and how it's so contagious, and how you said that you're going to turn me into the African, Cuban, Scottish. You're going to have me speaking Scottish. Him. That's right. Of course I will. That's right. I perfected my English accent. Now I've got to perfect my Scottish one. Scottish. I'll take just a way rate. That's still English. Sorry. Can't. You've got to give me some Scottish lessons. Hi, Tangi. You're working on it. Yeah, I pick one thing I will do. I pick up accents, and I think that's because of how I grew up. I pick up accents easily. Clearing the energy of the cards, just waiting on a couple of people to come and get a lesson after your reading. Absolutely. Absolutely. You guys like my sun, I've got a tarot card blown up right behind me. Hi, Jaleesa. Hi, Elizabeth. I got your reading in about 30 minutes, Elizabeth. It just came up on my phone. Yesterday was her birthday, guys. She's still celebrating all weekend long. I'm on early today, guys. You know I'm a night hawk. So this is definitely different. Happy birthday month. Absolutely. March is all about Elizabeth. So all the cards are cleared. James, I know you would appreciate this. Look what I got. Hi, Kimi. You see that? Yeah. I light it with Palo Santo. They're a little oily. I wonder why they burn the way they do. I actually got this from a store in Atlanta off of Roswell Road in Atlanta. It's like my all-time favorite store. If you guys are ever in the Atlanta area, please go visit Phoenix and Dragon. They call it a new age store, but I know Amazon has them, but I like to get things that are actually charged. It's a store full. If you guys go to Phoenix and Dragon online, um, they have like a wall, like a whole entire section for crystals. Everything that I've gotten in there is just already so charged. It's where I get my cards from, things like that. I know you can order these stuff on Amazon, but this stuff is just the energy from like everything there is amazing. You can actually order from Phoenix and Dragon online. It is just so charged. They even have, you know, like animals roaming around the place just for that inner. Oh my God, it's absolutely amazing. I get my candles there, my cards, my crystals. Hi, Tamia. Hi, Deb. The website is phoenixanddragon.com. Let me put it in here. You can actually feel the energy from the stuff. I get my incense from there. Thank you, Elaine. Shucks. Wow. That never happens. Hey, Deb, you see my blown up tarot card, the sun in the back? You know, it's like my favorite tarot card. You're welcome, Tangie. But yeah, check that out online. I actually do readings there in the reading room. That's where I take my personal and private readings when someone comes to Atlanta. I have clients to come into Atlanta to get reads and stuff. So I actually do reads there when, you know, I'm in the area. But it's like the best thing since sliced bread. James, you would have a field day in that store. They've got everything from every religion. They got everything from like, you know, Kundalini, you know, Christianity, Buddhism. They've got a little bit of everything. They even have like voodoo stuff. I mean, they've got it all. And I love it because they don't their motto is there's truth in every religion and we're going to love you the same. And I love that. You know, they don't there's truth in every religion but we are going to love you the same. And I think that's an amazing motto. Come on, come on, come on. You see how it burns, James? That's the only thing that I don't like about it. It smells wonderful, but I don't like the way it burns. That is weird. It is totally weird. Yeah, all mine do for whatever reason. I might have some bad juju. Who knows? But of course, I like the real thing too. So who's got a question for me? Who's going to start off? Just Troit in there. Hi, Mark. Hey, Mary Faye. Yes, yeah. So far, so good. Having a great weekend. I got the sage going. I got the explosive candle going. You know, a little bit of Palo Santo going. I'm just doing it today, right? So I'm feeling good. Hi, Rafont. Oh, God. Yeah, yeah, that's funny. Hold on. I'm getting ready to find out. This candle is scaring me just a wee tad. Just a wee tad. Ooh. Yeah. I think he's all in his head. He's definitely confused about his thoughts. I think his thoughts are everywhere about you. He's just not sure. Hey, Charlika. You see this? His thoughts are all over the place. Doesn't this remind you of a nipple? Or is it just me? I'm sorry. Deb, only you understood that. I'm his mama. Charlotte, this isn't a weave, honey. Sorry. Give me a second, guys. My phone keeps buzzing. I'm gonna turn it off. But yeah, so I got Hierophant. I've got Mary Faye, Amam, Adora. The trolls even start early. All right. So let's see what we got on here. Let's see here. You got him. Oh no. I want them to come back. So I reached out to earlier this morning. I reached out to a YouTuber. They're actually a YouTube admin, and what they're doing is they for people who are like doing what a coincidence. They just The trolls, they're actually cutting down on that. So people who are trolling, they're actually shutting down their channels. So if the person who's claiming to be Charlika Sherman comes back, they'll actually shut down their channel. That's what they're doing. Good, yeah. Because I reached out to an admin. Please make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. I've got 12 people in. Deb, I keep getting this card for you. Forgiving and learning. And I keep getting that one from me too. This could be the one. Okay. So I've got Hierophant. Let me go in order. Yeah. So I've got that twice. So I've got Hierophant. May I have a twin flame update? Sure thing. Twin flame update for Hierophant. Twin flame update for Hierophant. Twin flame update for Hierophant. Well, yeah, we already know that. True twin flame. Twin flame update for Hierophant. Twin flame update for Hierophant. Sometimes when I see things, I crack up because, Hierophant, you've been in a couple before. So, everybody kind of has like an online personality. And so when I see cards that pull up that don't even reflect like your personality, it cracks me up. Oh, shit. Show me this one. Twin flame Hierophant. Twin flame Hierophant. Twin flame Hierophant. Ooh. Twin flame Hierophant. I feel like I need to take it. It's actually way too many cards, but I feel like I need to take it. All right. So, Hierophant, all right, there's just no way you can be in communication with your twin flame. Have you ever even been with your twin flame before, Hierophant? Yeah, I just reported Charlika, so they're going to shut down. They're going to shut down that page. I mean, what good is it to go and troll people? I just don't understand. It's like you are so miserable in your life that you troll people. Probably some stupid kid. No, we've never been together. Okay, I didn't think so. Because this is what I'm saying here, okay? Um, but then this is the energy. So I would say that you guys have never been in contact, or been together, or you guys are silent towards each other. However, when this period ends, okay, the Ten of Swords speaks of endings, okay? This speaks of like feeling left out in the cold. It doesn't have to be by your twin flame. It's more so like a feeling, even financially. Like if you're in a bad place financially, it speaks of when that time ends and you get a little bit of confidence, whether it's you or the other person. But when you're speaking of a twin flame, this is usually both of you. Moving forward, to a new start, okay? Manifesting this change. This is all about change here, okay? So you're going to know right away that it's your true love. You're going to know, I'm great financially. Well, it may be your other party, or you're feeling left out in the cold, okay? Once that ends, okay? Getting to know each other. That's why I said, no, he doesn't know this person, or she doesn't know this person. You definitely have to get to know each other. But this is why I laugh. Children and passion. Okay. So it's going to be like the end of an era here, whether it's, you feeling left out in the cold, whether you're, feeling alone, whether you or the person, or I don't know, whether it's financial or not. I knew she was my true love from day one. Gotcha. But there's going to be a new start here once this cycle ends. So if this isn't your energy, this is her energy. Once this ends, okay, there will be a new beginning. But you guys have got to go at it with all abandon, like kind of no rules, okay? That's that forward movement. That Page of Wands. I spoke to her kids. I spoke up for her kids' safety a month ago and scared her. Wow. So that's probably what this could be. Okay. But you're manifesting the change here. But it looks like you guys are possibly not really speaking, or speaking too much. Sage strength, go figure. All right. But this is the advice. This is the energy that you need to be in. I feel that stable energy, stable. The King of Pentacles is all about being stable, that stability. All right. So once this phase ends, so maybe she's going through some BS. Okay. Once this ends in her life, got to move towards that new star, that's starting completely over. And that change has to be manifested. No, we haven't talked in 3 weeks. Okay. That would make sense. Hi, Cassie. Yeah. So yeah, you're manifesting a change. Children, there will be passion. And I think that you guys are going to have to get to know each other again, because when change happens like that, people do change. All right. True love. This is true love here. This is a big deal here. All right. I keep going back to this. But I think you guys are going to have to get to know each other all over again. Okay. All right. You're welcome. But manifest that change, because it's coming. That is your true love. And it's just like, she's just going through some funky shit. Excuse my language. But there's just no other way I can put it. Oh my gosh. Do we have another troll? Because if it's another troll, I can't deal with another troll today. On Saturday, like, why aren't you people out like doing something instead of trolling. Crazy. All right. So after Hierophant, I think it was Am, Mary Faye. Okay, so Am, Mary Faye, Adora, Olivia, and Tangi J. Tangi, have you never been in a room before? Hello, nice to meet you. Okay, thank you for the subscription. May I ask you for prediction for university next semester? Next semester for Am. 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 So I think you know that change is coming here. Okay, something is going to end. Of course, we know the first semester is going to end, but change is definitely coming, and it's coming fast and aggressive. So what that tells me is stay on your P's and Q's. Okay, you're going to have to be in control of the situation. All right, because you don't want to end up here. So make sure you stay on your P's and Q's. Okay. It's going to pay off though. Just staying on your P's and Q's. All right. And there may be some competition in the second semester, whether you have to compete for a spot. I don't know. But you're going to have to stay on your P's and Q's. And if you're not familiar with that terminology, I know that I get a lot of people from like India, Pakistan, Saudi. And if you're from one of those areas and are not familiar with that analogy, it just means that, okay, yeah, there was competition. It just means that you just have to stay on your game, like stay focused, okay? That emperor energy, that's that control, that's having that control over, that change, because the change is coming, okay? A major change, like something completely ends. All right? Thank you, Kevin. You're welcome. And so after Am, I'm not sure if she's still in the room. Hey, Krev. Not sure if you're still here, but hi. You wanted to know if I will stay enrolled in esthetician school. Will Adora stay in esthetician school? Probably not. Will Adora stay in esthetician school? Will Adora stay in esthetician school? I'm not taking that. Will Adora stay in esthetician school? 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 No. I think that you're going to walk away from it because of an offer from somewhere else. Okay. And you're going to go after it aggressively and pretty fast. It's going to be without notion, but that may be, better, maybe more fruitful for you there. Okay. And maybe something that you like more to do. I don't think that card dropped for a reason because it wanted you to see what was behind it. And I think you're going to fulfill your destiny. But I don't think where you are now is kind of like where you're destined to be. Okay. But you're going to go after it. So I don't think you're going to stay enrolled there. I mean, that's just what I see, but it's all up to you. I can't tell you, that you won't force yourself to stay, because you have your own free will. But I can just, say if, you get a better offer, you're out of there. Like, psh. All right. And so, Mari Faye, thank you. I keep saying Mari Faye because I know I have a friend who actually spells her name the same way as Mari. I would like to ask if my divine masculine is going to start to make a move separating with his karmic. Don't you just love karmic situations? Well, Mary Faye's. What's going on with Mary Faye and her divine masculine? What is going on with Mary Faye and her divine masculine? What's going on with Mary Faye and her divine masculine? Mary Faye. All right. So definitely, on the top of the deck, that's calling in your soulmate. Mary Faye and divine masculine. When he starts to make a move. He starts to make a move. When he starts to make a move. Divine masculine. When he starts to make a move. Ew. That really did want to come out. And my thumb kind of prevented it from coming out. So I'm going to take it. Damn. I'm sorry. You literally got all major arcana, which is, sorry. I said that so loudly. The energy, like one of the cards literally like wanted to go straight through my thumb. So that's why I was like, and then everything is major arcana. That's why I was like, damn. Even the advice card is major arcana, I can't make this up. But anyway, there are some choices that are going to be made in a relationship. And I think the relationship once the relationship ends, okay. I mean, when I get major arcana, is clear cut, dry, no kind of, wiggle room there. I think he's going to have to be by himself for a while. He's in contemplation. He's going to go into contemplation mode and heal himself, but he does have hope. Okay. And the reason why I say that right now, there's deception here. So, and I think that the deception here is either the fact that he's trying to ignore the feelings that, are the connection with you. Like there's no connection. That could be the deception, or he's deceiving this current relationship that he's in with his karmic. Okay. Engagement, not sure if him and the karmic are engaged or married or what have you, but it's telling you to keep an open mind. All right. So chill out. Okay. That's going to end. But don't expect for him to come like straight to you, okay? Because he's going to need that solitude, that contemplation time to kind of have to be in this energy, the star, the hope energy, the healing energy, okay? This is kind of like that patience. That's that limbo. All right. He needs to, have a pause in between relationships, because even divine masculines and divine feminines can feel like a rebound, just going from one relationship to another. And even though it's meant to be, in most cases, or in some cases, it could still be a rebound relationship. And that just, the stigma of that. But I think that, just to answer your question, yeah, he is working towards ending and coming back. Written agreement is fine for now because divorce is not allowed in our country. We're living in different countries. Okay. All right. So that's that. Yeah. Is my divine make a move, have a written separation with this karmic? I want it to be a social worker. Yeah, I think that's probably what you're going to end up doing, Adora. Because divorce is not allowed in our country. We're living in different countries. Oh, yeah. James, I know you didn't just ask that. Thank you, Deb. He needs to decide clearly for himself. And see, that's what the Lovers is all about. It's that deciding to completely make that change. To completely, you see how he has that scythe? That scythe is used to cut things completely off, to cut your way free and clear of a situation. That's complete change. All right. So he's got to make that conscious, and that's what this is about. That's about that contemplation, to make that conscious effort and there's no wiggle room there. That's major energy. That's major arcana. So that was as cut, clear, and dry as it could be. The troll is back. I don't think the troll ever left. I think the troll has just been waiting on energy. So let me make a quick list. I'm going to put the list in here. I'm going to do a list really quickly. So give me just a few seconds. Because I know some new people came in and asked to be added. And if I don't call your name, make sure that you call me out on that, okay? So I've got the new person. I've got those two. So we are down to, I don't know if Dead Mirror asked a question or not. Twin flame coming more. So Tangi. So we've got Tangi. Addicted. Kevin. James. Did I overlook anybody? And could you please like, share, and subscribe before your question? Thank you and welcome. All right. So, y la próxima persona is, let's see here. Tangi. Tangi, what was your question, darling? Tangi wants to know about your twin flame. Is a twin flame. Is twin flame coming Tangi's way at all? Is twin flame coming towards Tangi's way at all? Is twin flame coming towards Tangi's way at all? Is twin flame coming towards Tangi's way at all? Yes, it's in the description or PayPal. Is twin flame coming by Tangi's way at all? All right. This is crazy. Tangi. So I'm not sure if you know who your twin flame is or not, but I would definitely have to say an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, maybe. Hi, Love and Me. And there is a Magician. Whenever somebody asks about a twin flame and I see the Magician, sometimes I see that as possibly being a false twin flame. And I just really hate saying this crap. But it could be a false twin flame. But the false twin flame serves a significant purpose too. It's like they get you prepared for the real thing. Sometimes if you have a false twin flame, you kind of know that you are getting ready to get your real twin flame in this lifetime. So if you think that you know who your twin flame is, they actually may be your false twin flame. Not saying that they are, but the Magician appears, when people ask about their twin flame, when it could possibly be like a trickster, okay? Like a false twin flame. There may be a little bit of competition if you do find your twin flame, all right? But your twin flame will come out of nowhere, all right? And I think you may even ignore it at first. And the reason why I say ignore it, you won't even, want to even deal with it, okay? But I think that a false twin flame is going to come first, all right? And then offer this small opportunity of love. You have no idea who it is. If you don't know, I'm confident in saying there's probably an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, okay? And And they may be your false twin flame at first, but it's preparing you for the real thing. Okay. And the second go round, all right, it'll come straight up out of the blue. Okay. So I would have to say that you're going to get a false one first. Be prepared for that. And it's okay. Lessons are blessings. Okay. And so after Tangi, I'm on my second. There you go. So after Tangi, I had Addicted, Kevin, and then James. And Kevin, you wanted to know about a relationship. If you're going to be in one, you're a little bit lonely. I don't know why you're lonely, Kevin. I'm your third, Debs. That's right. Oh, hi, Tammy. How are you? What's going on with Kevin in this relationship crap? Come on. Show me what's going on. Let me pull an oracle card for Kevin. Kevin, are you sure about this relationship thing, or are you just trying to get attention? I don't think you're having trouble in relationships, Kevin. Where's Addicted? Addicted, are you still there? What was your question, Addicted? And yes, Rose, you can get on if you're still in the room. I'm after Kevin. No, you're before Kevin. But I was just picking on Kevin because that's just what I do. May I ask if the Virgo on my mind still thinks of me? If the Virgo. Let me just pull one oracle here. If the Virgo still thinks of Addicted. Does the Virgo still think of Addicted Spirit? Does a Virgo still think of Addicted? Does the 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 Virgo still think of Addicted? This Virgo still think of Addicted. Apparently there was some competition there. That the energy there is that competition, conflict. The advice though is kind of like that happy family-like feeling, but the oracle card that I pulled up for you was pay attention to red flags. Okay. I think they do passively think about you and possibly wonder if you're still single. Okay. Wondering how you're living. Okay. But it looks like they've walked away from the connection emotionally. Okay. But I definitely see, and I think that this right here, that 10 of Cups, I think that this has everything to do with it about staying optimistic about your love life. Your time is coming. That was on the bottom of the deck. All right. And on the top of the deck was you deserve love. And that's what this is about. All right. So you may have to walk away, or they have already walked away. All right. But I think that they passively think about you, wondering if you're single, wondering how you're living. I mean, that's just, but pay attention to the red flags. You're welcome. All right, so next is Kevin. Kevin, are you still in the room? If not, I will go on to James. Kevin, are you still there? Yep. And after about 20 seconds, I move on to the next person. All right, Kevin, I'm moving on to James. All right, I'll make a new list. And then after this list that I'm making with the newcomers, I'm closing it out because I want to enjoy the rest of my Saturday, guys. Like go to the movie, maybe enjoy, you know. I already knew what your question was, James. Where's James's divine masculine's energy? 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 Oh, so is James. You have another Scotty. Even though that was accent. Oh my goodness. Let me just stop. I need to stick to the Caribbean, African, and Hispanic accents and leave the other ones alone. All right. So, I mean, the King of Pentacles is definitely how your divine masculine shows up. Okay. They're ready to take some action towards. You see how that Knight of Wands, that action is wanting to take some, action towards themselves. Okay. Kind of maybe some self-work there, but they're still in hermit mode. Okay. So kind of like in solitude, and they're using the opportunity to heal. Okay. All right. So they can be back on top in the public eye, being proud of their accomplishments. Okay. But right now they're just in a state of confusion, I think. All right. And on top of that deck is the advice. They do need to be around people, but right now they just can't be, and this shows it here. Sag, yeah. Well, that could be your energy as well. And this is Virgo energy, but this is where they are. This is right in the middle. This is where they are right now. This is in the middle of the 5 card pool. So this is present. Okay. This is what needs to be done. This is what the action, the movement is right before what's going on now. Okay. And this is kind of like how things are going to end up. Okay. So public eye, Sagittarius, healing, temperance, that, prideful, like that's coming home after the war, after victory. All right. Yeah. So there you go. We love the accents. Yeah. We do. Don't change the accent. Not even a wee tad, lad. You're welcome. James. And let's see here. Wee bit. Oh, yeah, not even a wee bit. Yeah. And so let's see about some newcomers here. All right. I'm Tabis. I'm a Tabis. I don't know how to pronounce that. Lynette. Okay, so Lynette. Rose. Who is a newcomer that may or may not still be in the room? What about I'm loving me or something? Okay, Tammy, loving me. Kyla. Kristen. If Kristen is still in the room. Okay. And so, I like how I just put Kyla Kristen in there together. Nice. Good job, Dawn. Epic fail. Kristen and Kyla Kristen. Rose, you're on there. If you look down. Oh, okay. Jaleesa, you're here. I'm just going through. I see Good Life, but Good Life didn't ask to be on the list. So, all right, let's rock and roll. So, Lynette, what up with you, darling? So, Lynette, Rose, and Tammy, go ahead and have your questions. And then after Tammy, Loving Me, Kyla, Kristen. Okay, Jaleesa. The man I believe. My heart of hearts, my soulmate is a Gemini. I'm a Virgo. Good luck with that. Being Geminis. 1 minute they're just so hot and cold. I can't with the Gemini. What's going on with Lynette and this Gemini? What's going on with Lynette and this Gemini? Oh, Elizabeth. But I'm making it up to you because after this, I'm getting off just for you. Just for you, for your birthday read. That obviously wanted to come out. And one more for Lynette and this Gemini. One more for Lynette and this Gemini. Well, you got two more. Past life relationship. So yeah, they may be, I do feel like that is your soulmate. As crazy as it seems, it's like you're kind of structured and they're all over the place. And basically you drive each other nuts, but you love each other, which is really weird. Tarot, what's going on? Well, James, you need to get off if you're 11. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye right now. Get off now. What's going on with, let me refocus that. All right, what's going on with Lynette? Oh, and this Gemini. What is going on with Lynette and this Gemini? What is going on with Lynette and this Gemini? What is going on with Lynette and this Gemini? What is going on with Lynette and this Gemini? What is going on with Lynette and this Gemini? What's going on with Lynette and this Gemini? All right, so that's the Gemini there. Okay. All right. So I'm being told to stop there. All right. So you got heart-to-heart conversations. All right. You got you deserve love. Past life relationship. But you need to retreat for now. You got that card actually twice. The reason why I say that, you got the Hangman, which is that pause, that limbo, that sacrifice, kind of letting them go for a moment to work on whatever it was that, you know, was the obstacle in the relationship. So maybe you guys are not together at the time and you're using that time to work on yourselves, plural. But I do see the Gemini right here. That's the King of Swords. That's usually an air sign, male. Okay. So there could be very little talky. If there is, it's very minimal. Okay. But you guys have to do this. All right. In order to have stability here. All right. It's not a happy situation. It's definitely like maybe regret, loss, you know, feelings. But if you guys do this, this is the advice card. It could restart. The Ace of Cups usually speaks of new love. But when you see this, okay, that hard work, you know, it feels like a new love. It feels brand new once you get to know somebody and once you've universe keeps placing us in each other's paths unexpectedly. Yeah. Hardly communicate. Yeah. Once you guys do this and kind of just like move away from each other. I'm sick of the trolls. Let me go ahead and do it. I just reported them. Apparently, they've been reported before. So, yeah. So, damn trolls. So basically what I'm saying here is once you walk away, once you give up, once you retreat, all right, work on whatever you have to work for, because the universe is reminding you that yes, they're still connected, okay? But you guys have got to be in this mode, working on yourselves. I mean, this is to be had. That communication, start over, you know, just starting over for that new love. Okay. They have multiple accounts. Yeah. I mean, who does? I mean, why would you spend your time to do that? To just harass somebody all day because you're unhappy. Okay. And the next person on the list, yeah, useless. We got Lynette, Rose, Tammy, Loving Me, Kyla, Kristen, Jaleesa. Does this guy like me back? Does the guy, Rose Francois, like her back? Does the guy that Rose Francois likes like her back? This is the guy that Rose Francois likes like her back. I mean, there's a Page of Cups here. That's the early stages. It's definitely way too soon in the relationship to tell. The reason why I say that, if he's not avoiding you or you guys are avoiding each other or refuse to see the connection, you have the Magician here as well. I think it's just way too early to say, you know, whether there are feelings there, but there's definitely some like. Okay. Definitely some like. And I've got Tammy Ridges. Was my ex twin flame? He dropped me like a bad habit. I'm sorry. About that, Tammy. Yeah, there's interest there. I will say that there's definitely interest there, Rose. So Tammy wants to know. Yeah, it's hard. Like, these connections are just so hard. Been there, done that. Thank you, Deb. Tell Ellison hello. Allison's ex. Was Tammy's ex for 12 times? Was Tammy's ex? Which one? Was Tammy's ex? Which one? Was Tammy's ex? Which one? Ooh. Was Tammy's ex? That was weird. I think that is probably a good thing that they dropped you like a bad habit. It hurt. It definitely hurt. Okay. Tammy's bags for yeah. Woo! Jeez. All right. So I honestly felt like, like when I was shuffling the cards, it's just strange that sometimes I get funny feelings. And pardon me for saying this. I think he knew that he was a piece of crap and he knew that you deserve better. So I think that that's why you felt like he dropped you like a bad habit. The passion was great. All right. But it just kind of left you feeling empty, you know, because he did try to resist the connection. All right. He did try to, make that offer for a higher level of commitment, and you will get that, whether it's through him or someone else. Whether if he was your twin flame, I would have to say probably not. It's probably more so a karmic situation. I don't see anything that would indicate your that this would be more of a soul thing. This is why it felt like maybe a twin flame connection or a soulmate connection, because of how good this was, because of that, because of that peace, because of that connection. But new love is the advice there. Love yourself first. Heart to heart conversations, forgiving and learning. This was a lesson learned. This was a whole lesson here. The Hierophant also speaks of lessons. Okay. You're going to get an offer that's going to be more stable, a traditional relationship, a better relationship with someone that's not, and is showing here a new love with someone that's not an asshole. But I think he does want to apologize. I feel that, intensely. And I hadn't stopped being irritated, scratching and itching since I started pulling these cards for you. So I think that he's itching to say something to you, like an apology. Definitely not easy. Amarani, I'll get you in just a second, okay, honey? I got to get through these. And who is the next person on that list? So I've got Love and Me. I don't think Love and Me is in the room anymore. Kyla, Kristen. So Kyla, if you're in the room, put your question in, and Kristen. Okay. Kyla, Kristen. And then Jaleesa. Jaleesa, if you're still in the room, you can go ahead and put your question in. Because I'm not sure if any of those are still here. Kyla. What are Greg? Oh, you're there. Okay. Go ahead and put your question in, Loving Me. What in the sands? What are Greg's intentions towards me? Does he want to communicate his true feelings? So you just want to know what his intentions are. What are Greg's intentions towards Kyla? Go ahead and put your question in, Loving Me, since you're here. What are Greg's intentions towards Kyla? What are Greg's intentions towards Kyla? What are Greg's intentions towards Kyla? Oh, damn. What are Greg's intentions towards Kyla? 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 All right. Let me stop there. All right. So is Greg a water sign, Kyla? And F, boy. There's a lot of that going around, Jaleesa. A lot of that. No, he's a Libra like you. That's odd. That's really odd, actually. So I do see that, you know, he eventually wants to make an offer for a new phase of your life. Okay. For whatever reason, he's, you know, kind of like in this energy. I wouldn't say he's soft spoken, but he's definitely kind of emotional. If he's a Libra, and the Libra is cardinal, and Libras are neither masculine or feminine. It's the only sign that's not represented by, you know, a living creature, like whether it's a lion, whether it's a fish, you know, it's the only sign. And if he's a Libra, he can actually take on a persona of the King of Cups, which he, you know, he's probably being more emotional, but I think that his emotions are either getting the best of him, they're burdens for him right now. Okay. But he does want to offer a new phase of life, you know, for you guys. He wants to offer that world. Okay. So it means like change how things are now and start something anew. And then the King of Cups kind of reiterates that for me. Okay. So you've got the Knight of Pentacles, you know, presenting that offer, bringing that pinnacle to you. Then you've got the World. Okay. After the World, you have the King of Cups, which is kind of like what he's embodying right now. All right. His moon is Virgo and Aries rising. Okay. That's different. Which day is his birthday? Is his birthday in September? But his emotions are burdens towards him. Okay. Hi, Catherine. He's in October. That's odd. Here, the energy here is like moving forward. All right. But look what's right behind that. That's actually right behind that card, which is kind of like giving that card that energy. Okay. So that's a good sign. So if he's a Libra and he's embodying that King of Cups, if he's a Libra sun, especially Virgo moon, Aries rising, you know, or vice versa. Because I am a Virgo moon and Aries rising. That's was like, is he in September? You know, you guys will definitely move into another phase. You got 2 movement cards here. Okay. Actually 3. So it's going to change. It's going to change. And I think it's going to change, for the better. I love it. So his intentions are eventually to offer you, to make an offer to you. Those are his intentions towards you. I like it. It's a good start. But his feelings are getting in the way, just so you're aware of that. He don't like those feelings. Okay. And so next I have loving me. How does the Sag feel about me? How does the Sagittarius feel about Jaleesa? How does the Sagittarius feel about Jaleesa? No, that's not right. Something just said no. It's loving me. Okay. How does the Sagittarius feel about loving me? How does the Sagittarius feel about loving me? How does the Sagittarius? Bye, Deb. How does the Sagittarius feel about loving me? 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 I think he's tight-lipped. Are you older than the Sagittarius? Jaleesa, I was doing the wrong one. I said your name because I was like going to do you next, but I actually meant loving me. Okay. We are the same age. So if you're the same age, you're a lot more mature than he is. Okay. You know that he likes you. He might be hiding his feelings. He's keeping it tight-lipped, but eventually he's going to tell you and express that. Okay. If you're the same age, you might be like maybe a couple months older than him, or a week or so older than him, or more mature than he is, because you have the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups in the same reading. Okay. Because this is how he looks at you. I am more mature than him. Yeah. But you know he likes you. He's keeping it quiet. But eventually it's going to come out. All right. So let me go ahead and close this list out. I think Jaleesa is the last one. I think maybe. Let me see. I'm not sure. Kristen. If Kristen isn't here, I'm going to go ahead and go to Jaleesa. Yeah. Yes, Nana. There was a list. He has seasonal depression. Oh. And I was looking for your question, Jaleesa. You said you're Leo, something about your Leo. You said something about your Leo. Jaleesa, what were you saying about your Leo? Okay. Do you want to know how things were going to go with your Leo? Should you date your friend David? Should Jaleesa date her 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 friend David? And the outcome if she dates her friend David. The outcome if she dates her friend David. Give me one more for clarity. Dating her friend David. Should Jaleesa date David? Should Jaleesa date David? Should Jaleesa date David? I think you're already feeling the energies to this. I'm not saying that it's like a totally bad idea. Because you do have the temperance here. I think there's healing in just having that connection with him. But I got the King of Swords. That kind of quiet, all about the business energy, masculine energy here. I got the Magician, all about kind of, sometimes the Magician is all about illusions. And I say that I also got what they seem. Okay. I wasn't expecting this at all. I think this is you. I think that you're kind of like the nurturing type, and you're looking for that cup of love. You see how that Queen of Cups, but if you could see it from my view, they're all looking towards the temperance. Okay. They're all looking towards the temperance here. I think you're looking to be healed from whatever a situation. He's looking to be healed from a situation, but maybe getting together isn't the best thing to do to be, healed from feeling maybe lonely, healed from feeling maybe just wanting a relationship. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles and the Tower came out together. Okay. So that's an abrupt, being single abruptly. Maybe that's why you guys are feeling like that. Use your intuition on this. Okay. Use your intuition. You may want to avoid this kind of energy, that elusive, that kind of dangerous feeling energy, that unknown energy, that secretive energy. You got the Moon and the High Priestess in the same reading, and the Tower. That's a lot of secrets that are being held too. And the Tower will bring all of that down. You don't want that. I would say avoid the connection, being more than friends for right now. Of course, you have free will. You can do whatever you want to. Let me just look at what's on top of the deck because I'm so curious. Yeah. Stand your ground, resisting. I just think that maybe you guys both have things to work on, things to deal with, things to heal from, maybe from the past. And because you guys are both looking that direction, Jaleesa. You guys are both looking in that direction. Okay. But a connection is probably not going to be the best thing or heal it, being more than friends. Okay. You got the High Priestess and the surprised the Seven of Swords didn't come out here, but it's probably not a negative bad thing. But there are some secrets being kept. All right. And there are things that are being avoided. All right. Does that make sense? And I know that you guys probably wanted that connection, but is it for the right reason? I'm not saying don't have the connection, but I mean, that's just a warning of how it could, it could blow up in your face. I think I hurt his feelings because I seemed aloof. I think I hurt his feelings. He ended up being mad at me. I don't know why he acted bad to me after being sweet. Yeah, there that aloofness is there, but he's got stuff too. It's not just you. That's a double whammy of secrets. You guys are going to have to communicate, and stop avoiding that. Stop avoiding that. Because maybe if you did communicate and stop avoiding this, it would be okay to maybe cross that line. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I don't think that it would be wise to do so. That's just my opinion, though. That's what I see here. Now, you have free will. If you do, it could blow up in your face. It could blow up in his face. Um, but that's not the best thing that I would see for dating. Now, if you did and it blew up in your face, just remember this reading. But you have free will. I wouldn't personally date him, with those cards. But I mean, the moon also speaks of being risky, so if you like risky behavior, you probably do it anyway, but I personally wouldn't. And I think he probably did like you. He probably, kept it to himself. I think both of you guys were probably being aloof and, you know, he's still changing. Yeah, absolutely. I'll agree with that. But yeah, see how it is once you guys have that conversation. Because that and don't avoid having that conversation, because I did see that if you guys didn't avoid it, there, there would be a lot that's revealed. And I saw that tower. So you'd be surprised because the truth will come out. So you guys do need to have that conversation, whether it's, you know, if you're going to end the connection or just be friends or be in a romantic relationship, you guys need to have that conversation instead of avoiding it. It's important. Really important. Because that's showing. All right. All right. Well, I'm going to get back on in about an hour, guys. I really have to go take care of some biological needs and eat a little bit because I have literally been on. I had two personal readings before this and in this live. I had to cancel like 2 or 3 earlier, but yeah, so I've had like 2 personal. So I'm really, really drained. I really do need to feed my face, but I'll be back on in about an hour. So Catherine, if I didn't get to you or anybody else that I didn't get to, Nana, if I didn't get to you, I'll be back on in an hour. Okay. And whomever else I didn't get to, I'll be back on in about an hour. Got to take a lunch break. All right. I'll see you guys in just a bit. All right. Thank you again, guys. It's been a wonderful troll. Like the trolls have been on one this Saturday. I'll see you guys in just a bit.